Man, I always come back to the well of Spyro. I feel like I used to play Spyro 2 yearly back on the PS1. I love Spyro 2. I have loved Spyro 2 for so long. So long. I feel like, probably when I went to university I stopped playing it. Now it's like, yeah, I'm ready to play it again. I just played it, like, Spyrovember was all 3 games. That wasn't even that long ago, but we were playing Banjo-Tooie, and I was like, man, I really want to play a collectathon, and it's like, well, the best one's Spyro. So, I'm back playing Spyro. So, the other thing is that whenever Vika starts speedrunning a game, I always get the urge to start speedrunning games. The problem is the games I like to play are too long. Like, far too long. And so I never know what to do. But I was like, you know, it was kind of fun last November playing through all 3 games fast. Heck, I'm just gonna play Spyro 2. Why don't I just do a very casual, absolutely no tricks whatsoever, another casual speedrun of Spyro 2. I feel like playing it. I can call from the building. I'm just going to ignore that. Alright, so I've actually been playing the Reignited trilogy again off stream. Doing another 100%, so I'm most of the way through 3. That's been in the last week. I really had the bug for it. That was the Spyrovember 1, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... Do you want to destroy this data forever? It's never coming back. Yeah, that's fine. It's quite ominous. If you delete this, you're never getting it back. Do you still want to delete it? It'll be gone forever. You can't get it back. Can't get it back. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I'm just gonna play Spyro 2. It's my favorite one. And, let's do it somewhat. I can't guarantee this will be that fast, but I'm gonna play it somewhat fast. I do still have the requirements for how to beat it. I've played it a bit more recently than I had in November, so I actually do know more of what I should do. This will be technically New Game Plus, because I have a completed file, so I have Super Flame. That is just gonna be how it is. Yeah. I make sure I have to kill... Asshole. I have to kill all the enemies that are around here, because I need to open a gate. I don't need all the gems, I just make sure I kill all the enemies. But I do need to pick up a sizable number of gems really early, so... I'll be picking up a whole bunch of them. There we are. I don't remember exactly how many enemies it is. I believe it is every enemy I can kill in this first area I have to kill for the gate. I do actually know the trick that does not require Super Flame. I'm not very consistent at it. Yeah, Spyro 2. I love Spyro 2. So, gate is up and running. Excellent. Got it.
Thanks for helping me light the...
So, Super Flame, you can change your way up by hitting all the lanterns. You're supposed to get climb, so you can climb up here. I missed that gem by 100% and had to climb up the gem. to get it, which was really annoying. But with that, I can skip Moneybags and skip paying him $100. Which is, it's nice. I don't like paying him money.
Spyro!
Grab a talisman.
This method.
I'm not gonna be done just yet. I am gonna grab an orb in this level as well as some more gems. The thing is, I need 500 gems for swim, so like, very early on I need to be grabbing a bunch of gems, but there is an orb, a relatively easy orb here, so we're just gonna grab this too. It's actually relatively hard to do this one from the ground, because it's actually very difficult to find a position that can hit all 6 of those lanterns. I tried on my latest playthrough. It's way easier to fly to them, I discovered, than trying to shoot them from the ground. I will not be doing the other orb, because that requires going back to the start of the level, which I would then... I think I can just leave. No, you can't... I thought that might be the case. You can't, like, exit this level. You have to go through the gate. It's, like, the one level. So, like, I don't want to go back to the start. I'm just gonna pick up some more gems.
These little...
Yeah. Don't care, buddy. Missed it. It's an easy 5. The thing about the hover is that, if you do it too early, you don't hover, you just collapse. It's not like a pre-speedrun run so much as that I just want to play the game fast, very casually so. I don't really have any desire to that was pathetic, sorry. I don't really have any desire to, like, get into properly speedrunning this game, because Spyro speedruns are intense, like proper ones. I'm so surprised this is going badly. Alright, there we go. There's a good number of gems up here, just when I'm up here, and then I will just exit the level. Right. So this is what I would just call a casual speedrun. A casual speed Spyro. Yeah, like, proper Spyro speedruns are absolutely ordeals, and I have no desire to do so. I just want to play the game kind of quickly. Totally click. The button to click through is, like, a little odd at times. I need 500 for swim. Because I didn't get everything in Glimmer, I will not get 500. Whoop. But I will just go into the next level to get 500 for swim. It is a great reward for 100%. And the very funny thing is it carrying over to other files. Like, that's why I have Super Flame, which is just so funny.
Hey, Spyro.
But I really like playing through this game with Super Flame. It actually allows for some really funny shortcut stuff. There was one I did, I got a video of on Twitter. I don't know if I'll be showing it off today, because it does require me to buy Head Bash, which is very expensive, and I don't really have a reason to do so with Super Flame. But if I do, I will show it off, because it is very, very funny. There's an orb, there are, I guess, technically 2 orbs you can kind of entirely skip by using, like, the requirements for the horrible challenge you normally have to do if you have Super Flame. I need to sit a bit further away from the TV, it's like weirding me out being this close. Alright.
I'd take you on for...
An easy orb. I do need 40 orbs in total out of 64. So I'll be trying to skip the kind of onerous ones and get the easy ones. We're gonna head into Colossus because Colossus does not require swim. I guess technically you don't really need swim for an Idle Springs either if you're going fast, but I will be probably getting an orb that will require swim, so...
A Yeti has...
Yeah, he has been. Gems, knew there were some around the start. And I need 500 for swim, and then I need 400 to open a level. A lot of the gem requirements come up pretty early. So I was like, I hope that 5 didn't fall through the floor. I did have in 3 a gem fell through the floor. An enemy I killed dropped a gem and it fell through the floor, and I had to reset the level to get it. Which was funny. Like, Sparks was like, there's a gem, and I'm like, Sparks, there's no gem. Sparks, buddy, pal, please, there's no gem here. I do also have to do every level in the first 2 hubs for the talismans.
Each time you...
Yeah.
Hey.
Like, I will probably end up doing some more of this, like, in my own time, with maybe an actual timer at some point. Not to submit it, because, like, the time for this game is ridiculous on this new game plus any percent without Ripto glitch, because you can actually just glitch, like, pretty much straight to Ripto. In basically any version of Spyro. Every version of Spyro, every Spyro game has a skip to the final boss button, which is absolutely hilarious. Remember doing it in Enter the Dragonfly. And so there are categories in which you are allowed to do that, like any percents are like a couple of minutes long. And then there are categories where you're not allowed to do it, and I believe the world record for this is only like an hour. Yeah, the proper ending percent where you do all the glitches and skips, yeah, it's only like 7 minutes. It's like so short. Because you can out of bounds pretty easily. And just get into Ripto. But yeah, even the one for this category is like pretty fast. Alright, got enough enemies. Yes, I did kill enough enemies for this. So I actually know where all the statues are. I say a fool. Like when I did this in Spyro, I could not find this one last statue. It was really annoying. So hopefully I'll find them a little bit faster this time. I do have enough for swim now. The other great thing about Super Flame is being able to do that. There, and then there's 2 back at the start. Pick up some more gems. Wow, it is windy out. My windows are rattling. Sparks does not feel like picking up that gem. There's one in here. This isn't a very fast orb, but it's a decently easy one. Probably be better off going out to the jump. Probably be faster, but... this is the one I missed before. I don't know if I actually hit the one outside the professor's. Yeah, I did not hit these 2. Fine, I need to be up here anyway. Okay. Go this way. I will not be doing the hockey because the hockey is really slow and terribly annoying. So I will go get the gems near the hockey, but then I will peace out of the level. Drop down. Grab these, then I'll hit that statue, and that will do. There are 2 orbs for the hockey, but even the one where you just have to get past the goalkeeper 5 times takes a really long time. And doesn't even get me any gems or anything in the meantime. Yeah, I'm also, I mean, God, when I was little, I like to do all the skill points as well. And one of the skill points is do the hockey without conceding a goal,
Spyro.
which is very annoying because sometimes the game just decides the enemy gets like that guy gets a goal. Fuck you. And the great thing about this is you can just exit level. After Glimmer, you can just exit a level. Alright, so I have enough for swim. Yeah, dedicate fuck off button. I also like that you can use the guidebook to return to levels you've been to, which is very handy. Alright, there's Moneybags. We did not interact with them before. We have to interact with them now. Give me swim, you jerk. We go back to the first area. Yes, if you open up the guidebook, if you X takes you back to that world. I think I'll probably show it. Yeah. It says when you go on a world you're not in, it says travel. You can go straight into any level you've been to before by using the guidebook. I believe you could in the original Spyro 2 as well, but I could be wrong about that. It's been a while since I played OG Spyro 2. Get this orb. Then we're going over to Idle Springs. There we go. It is, of course, only worlds you've been to because, yeah, they're not in your guidebook until you go to them. But yeah, it's very, very handy for the backtracking in this game where,
Spyro.
like in the hub worlds, there's always at least one, I think it's usually 2 levels that require a skill that you can't, I think I love about fire. You won't do that underwater. Charging into things. So yeah, when you get climb, you can just warp straight back to the levels that require climb. Like Glimmer, if you didn't cheat it like I did.
I bet the first.
Yep. Puzzle 1. This guy wants you to complete 3 puzzles for him, but he goes along the path that we're going, so I can't get around. So like it's not really a problem. Oh right, yeah, the other thing you can do. Blast that. I do love Super Flame. I do think having Super Flame on any subsequent playthrough is a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. You wanna break that for me, buddy? Oh yes, I have to do... This is where the other puzzle is, yep. So this is a lot easier on this version than it is on the original, by the way. On the original, this gets really stupid. It gets they made the fish a lot slower. Sparks, please, Sparks. Get out of my face.
Okay.
Alright, then that last puzzle is right at the end. The things that you can super flame metal enemies is really helpful. Whoops, missed. He just wanted to say hi. Yeah, in the original it's, oh god, it is really easy to accidentally flame a red fish, but also really easy to miss a blue and an orange, because they come up so fast, and if you miss them, you know, you have to sit there and wait for another one. So we'll collect some gems while he's running up to the door. Ooh. You gonna collect that life sparks? No? Alright. Sparks! Rex can be a little bit finicky about picking up gems sometimes. That was true in the original, though. That's not like a Reignited thing. Like, he absolutely was a picky little shit in the original, too. Alright, so there's the puzzle. I'm not going to do that yet because it will drag me to the start of the level. So instead, because that's where the orb is with the first puzzle. I'm going to leave that till last. I'm actually going to... I don't remember what's up here. I think it's just gems. Yeah, just some money. And I'm going to pick up the talisman, and I'm going to do another orb. And then come back and do that puzzle and then exit the level. So like this one coming up is... like it should be doable with Super Flame instead of Supercharge, but I found it really finicky. It is hard to find a position that allows you to shoot all of these hula girls. I found it was just, like, easier to just supercharge it in the end. Even though I hate doing the supercharge for this challenge. It's very easy to miss Hula Girl. But I could not find... You would think being in the center position would do it, but he's in the way a lot. And I will show you a weird thing about Super Flame if you're on a curved surface. So I thought standing on here would work. But even though it looks like I should be able to fire no problem, right? When you're on a curved surface, the Super Flame kind of gets really weird and often just does that. It's a little strange. I'm not sure why he reacts so badly with Super Flame oops, and then I missed a girl immediately. Got it though. So yeah, the hitbox goes to hell. I thought that'd be the perfect place to like shoot them all from instead of having to charge. But yeah, it will. You cannot. I'm sure there is a place where you can, but I could not find one, and it's just easier to just supercharge it. Faster, to be honest. All right, let's go back and do that puzzle, and then we will exit the level. More jars. And more gems. I'm gonna need like 27 or 3,700, depending on if I do head bash or not. Easy peasy every time. Give me that orb.
Nice job, Spyro.
Out we go. Skip a scene. Yes, I have all the gems I need for Aquaria Towers. Which is the next big money. It's a little bit too early to try and dive down. Alley-oop. I do think overall the Reignite designs are pretty good. I do think like some were cuter, but the fact that they managed to get most of them looking pretty good while they're so much more upscaled is pretty astounding. Alright, I have to do both of these. Turtle one, let's go do turtles. Here we go. The turtle one has 2 orbs I can't do until I get climb. I don't know if I'll be coming back for them or not. I still haven't really figured out what the fastest orbs that I'm willing to do are, but this at least one does have one that is a lot easier with Super Flame and a lot faster. Because technically, because you do get Super Flame to do it, but you know, it's a temporary Super Flame. And you have Super Flame from the start. It's a lot faster. Down we go. I'm not very good at swimming. Swimming fast is hard. I also like being able to super flame things close to an edge. Ooh, I missed. Hit him on the switch. Hi, guy. I never did figure out a way to get on that switch. There's like a climb there for some gems, and I've never managed to get around that. I always have to come back, which is really annoying. We have to come back to this level and climb anyway for the turtle suit, so... Yeah, so normally for this quest where I'm destroying all the boxes, you have to kill enough enemies to get the Super Flame Gate. Which is right here, but I already have it, so it's... I know, buddy, I know. I'm doing it for you. I'm freeing those torts, don't you worry. Yeah, I've tried, like, flying from here, and you don't quite have enough height. Jerk. What a jerk. Alright, I'm gonna get the talisman, and then hit the final box. These turtle guys are definitely a little bit finicky. Nope, get you going. Get you up there. Talisman. Get out of the corner. Yeah, there's a ladder there we can't really do much to bypass. But
Most impressive.
yeah, whenever you do a challenge, it warps you over to the person, so I kind of want it to be the last thing. It's like 2 orbs. It's like it's 2 relatively easy orbs, especially with Super Flame. We'll see if I come back for them or if I just get orbs elsewhere. Okay, so you need 40 out of 64. And ideally, I wouldn't want to go to very many of the final levels, if I can avoid them, because they're more likely to make me need head bash. Although I may have so many gems that I could just buy head bash and not care. This is all just like kind of learning for me in my like for a very casual speed run. Like, I'm kind of interested in just seeing, like, how fast I can play this game, like, figuring out myself what I want to do, and what I don't want to do. Haruko's one is interesting, so it's quite long, and I often fuck up at halfway, but like the first part is pretty easy, so it might be worth doing the first part and not second. Also, like compared to like some other later orbs, it's like pretty easy. I have to say, it's of course easier with Super Flame. Of course, there are a couple of quite long ones, but you can hit these without needing supercharge, which is great, because supercharging some of these is a pain in the butt. I'm doing this and I don't even know if I'm going to do this one, but in case I do, it's worth going for. Now, because I have to do these levels, it can be better to do, like, even slightly longer orbs in the level than some of the later levels. And this one's quite involved. This one might end up, like, getting caught if, oh. No, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could orb them. I've never actually, like, fired an orb at them before. Yeah, I know, I know. You almost made me fall off the cliff with the camera change, buddy. You also bounce off these orbs, huh? This one's quite long because it's 10 of these guys. But it's not terribly hard. We don't get the blaring siren. Did I not pick the step form up? The blaring siren and the noises in this version, which makes me a little sad. I shot that orb to space. Yeah, the wahaha. The weird little noise they made. I do miss that in this version. Let me get my mouth. These orbs are also a little bit weirdly physicky. Yeah, this one's very long, actually. I'm in the middle of it now, I'm committed. It's fine. In future ones, I'd probably skip this one. The thing is, like, I'm skipping all of the Speedway orbs, because I hate all of them. I'm skipping them because they suck and I hate doing them. That is only 4 orbs, but it is, you know, 4 orbs, so... And like I said, you kind of want to avoid a lot of the later levels. I mean, ideally, the problem is, like, Metropolis I'd have to avoid entirely if I don't get Head Bash. Because it requires Head Bash to progress in it. So, like, if I don't get Head Bash, Metropolis is, like, entirely out, which is, like, the 4 or so orbs in that level would be out. If I didn't get Head Bash, because you do need Head Bash. You need to hit the lifts. Where are you? Yep. This one's super long. Not doing this one ever again. All right. I have to find where he's orbs, the shithead. Now they're all dead, so now I just have to put the orbs in their places, and this quest will finally be done. Go.
Thank you, Spyro.
I do think the other orb that I am going to be skipping in this level is, like, probably much faster if I don't mess it up, but I pretty much always do. Because it's kind of annoying. That in. Another one somewhere. Oh, that's it there. Okay, it's a fun kind of learning experience where I learn, like, where my leeways are. Like, I'm probably gonna do the first part here just because that's, like, pretty easy. It really is the second part of it that, like, some of the glides are a little bit mean.
Spyro.
Because of these fans, it's quite slow and quite mean. Unless you're willing to get very dangerous with your glides. Which I have done in the past and I nearly always regret. I'm just gonna get this first one because that's easy. Yeah, next it requires going across the fans and across 2 bits and then a pretty long jump, and then the moving platform section at the end kills me more often than not. Being able to hit these guys from afar is also really, really nice. I'm almost certainly going to end up with more gems than I need. It's kind of hard for me not to listen to the part of my brain that's like, pick up every gem, pick up the gems. It's gems. You need those. What if I need it? Filing a route through an actual gate. But yeah, I don't really want to get to the point where I'm like, I need to get these specific gems and this. Like when you get to gem routing, it's like really specific. It gets extremely specific because you don't really want to pick up more than you need because you don't need any more and you don't want to go out of your way. So it is like, it gets very specific very quickly. I don't really want to get that far into it. To which point, when I collect a lot of gems, I can skip a lot of the speedways, but I'll probably... What I'm gonna do is what I did in Spyro, and I'm just gonna make an attempt, and however many gems I get, it's however many gems I get, unless I really fuck it up. Unless I get, like, no gems, I'm just going to get... If I don't get the full amount, that's fine, I'm just gonna be happy with how much I get. This is the fastest way to get gem rolls in the game. But I'm not very good at speedways, so... If I hadn't missed that guy, I'd be good, but I have, so I'm gonna be in a little bit of a weird position now. I hate being this close to the water, by the way. Alright. I may have missed an archway back there. I think I did. Which means I'm probably not gonna get the full amount here. That's... Whoop. That's fine. I keep hitting the ground very slightly and losing all momentum. No, okay, not them all. But I'm not gonna do the orb because I don't care. It's only one orb, and pretty much all Speedway orbs are quite annoying. This one's annoying. I have to follow Hunter through all these rings, and he goes through such a weird path. It's like, there are easier orbs, but that is just a very easy way to make a shit ton of gems. I'm actually at 20, I guess I'm actually at 2,100 of them now. Actually, I wanna not hit that. Let's see if I can not mess this up. I'm very good at messing this up. Got it. Quite tight. Let's see, a much easier orb.
Say,
There's Aquaria Towers. Here we go. It can be quite hard to notice that, that you can glide around that door, yeah, for sure. I think Spyro 2 is slightly better than Spyro 1 for that kind of thing. But I honestly probably should not bother collecting that many gems anymore. Alright, Spyro 1 had a lot of very blind glides you had to do, and like super jump glides were the like worst of it. Before I do that, I am going to do another fun thing you can do with Super Flame. This is just for money, but... You want it? You can absolutely shoot these guys above the... You do not have to be in the water to shoot these guys. I shot the other three. Game. Game, please. Game? That was a little weird. Not sure. I mean, I know it bounces off the surface, but it normally hits them anyway. I hit the first three, no problem. Get a little weird, game. This also, Super Flame allows us, actually I think I have to go down the middle, allows us to skip a much more important shark. But that saves us a bit of gems. So down in here. Wow. Sure. Normally you have to pay money back to use his sub. You can totally shoot them from out of the water. I'm not sure why the game is kind of being... I literally did this. But you're not really supposed to be able to get in the water with them. Guess I just have to just hit the surface so they don't eat me, but low enough that I can actually... Whoops. My bad, that was a little bit too close to them there. Far enough away that they don't notice the... Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't leave it for me all the way back here. Fuck off, game. That's annoying. Yeah, I was standing a little bit too close to them. Wow, fuck off. The game is just fucking with me at this point. I didn't really want to get in the water with them. Not too close this time. It's normally that costs you 100 to use the sub, but you can skip that with Super Flame. Save yourself 100 gems. Really being a jerk. Okay, there will be one orb I'm skipping here because again it's really long, but I will be doing a couple of other ones here. I'll be doing these ones. Here we go. As long as I don't mess this up, it's kind of easy to do so, but these are pretty fast as long as you don't go too wrong. It's kind of a shit. He does like to make hard turns that you can't follow him around. Spyro can hold his breath for a very long time. Can't believe I hit that. Count it. 2 orbs. There we go. I think that's all the levels. I hope that's all the levels. Like, did I miss a level? I hope not. I do like that you can fart around on this load screen. If I've done all the levels, it will grab me to the boss, so...
Well done.
Okay, yeah, okay, it doesn't grab you in this version. Alright. Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm probably playing a different, like, one of the other Spyros probably. It's probably 3 that... So that's it, it's 3. 3 drags you to the balloon as soon as you finish each level. So Super Flame only kinda helps with Crush. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't believe I missed him. Like, I can't believe I didn't hit. I'm not gonna get my skill point for a perfect crush. Oh yeah, I have none health. That's gonna make things interesting. Yeah, so, he doesn't take damage from his Super Flame, he only takes damage from crushing himself. Super Flame makes it easier to be a bit further away from him and still hit him. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Start chasing you. What you want to try and do is get close enough to him that he crashes, but not that he hits you. Because otherwise he chases you for a very long time. Like, he does eventually get fed up and hit the floor, but it does take a while. It's quite scary, though. Especially when I am on very low health. There we go. Take 1 hit, so no perfect, but that's fine. Crush defeated. Alright, well that is the first hub world done. Pretty happy doing that in about 45 minutes. We're now on to Autumn Plains, which is the biggest hub in the game. I do think it leads credence to the fact that there were supposed to be 3 hub worlds, but they ended up 4 hub worlds, sorry, and they squished them into 3.
Well,
Let's pay money bags for climb.
use the
And we will start going into levels. Alright, Badlands, here we come. I do need another 1,300 if I don't include Head Bash, so I'm doing pretty well. I do include Head Bash, it's another 1,000 on top of that. Wow, what a jerk. What? That's what I mean by if you bring out your hover too fast, it just drops you instead of hovering. is to try and stop you from doing really cheeky shit. I'm not very good at this one. And when I say one, I mean two. This is a twofer. Here's again a bit easier with Super Flame. Alright, this second one is the one that often gets me because I don't know the order of the eggs very well. But it is, if you do it correctly, a very fast orb, so... You can tell which eggs are going to hatch because they do shake. And it is a set order. The eggs will always hatch in the right order. I'm not sure I'm gonna get to this one in time. Oh, got it. Alright. It's definitely a lot more generous than the original. The original is very tough. Alright, I'm at 15 orbs out of 40. We're doing pretty good. I will be getting 10 bones, because that's also a pretty easy one. It's a little involved, but I have to go through most of the level anyway, so it's like... not really a problem. You can actually get the 16 enemies pretty easy, and like... You actually don't need to... I got it when I got here, when I did my 100%, because I flamed a lot of the cats that you can see from afar. And that got me like 15, and I killed this guy, and that got me up to 16. I was like, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. And it's also nice not having to pick up the rocks to kill those guys, because that's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. Oop, being able to just hit them is very nice. Pick up the talisman. It's always good to kind of... I'm not going to bother doing this jar. It's always good picking up the talisman early, because that means you can just exit the level at any point. Wow. Okay. Oh, seriously? Come on. Fucker. This is a bit where I am very used to the short hover flight often means that like I dunk myself instead of hovering. Bone over here. And the last bone is in the cavern. The other orbs in this level. I'm like... Oh right, I did them. It's the thingy, the lads. That's actually this way. Alright, put them together again. No, let me watch you dance. Let me skip this. I don't have have to go out the exit. I could just exit level, but the exit was right there. I'd save a little bit of money if I don't buy Icy Speedway, which, I won't. I'm just gonna not bother doing the Speedway, because the Speedway is just for money. So at this point, I honestly have, enough money. Let's slam into Crystal Glacier. Oh, man, this one glitched out on me. Also, when I was doing my 100%, we'll see when we get a bit later in the level, but I'll explain exactly which thing glitched out and how annoyed I was. Because when I'm doing 100%, I have to do everything, so like, glitching out meant I had to like redo the level. And when you come into a level, you have to do all of this again. So I had to do all of this because it was it glitched out on me. It was annoying. Okay, these guys refreeze the lads if you don't kill them, so you do have to kill them all. If you stand too close to those when you blow them up, they do hurt you. I don't actually need the second lot. I've never been able to, at least in this version of the game, find a way around paying money bags here. So this one, you have to fly around and you have to kill all these spiders. There's 18 of them, and they respawn over time, so if you don't... you have to kill them, you basically have to kill them all in one go. They glitched out on me and spawned way up in the sky. And I literally could not kill them all because they didn't spawn properly. Like, well, respawn properly because I missed them. Like, I hit them and then missed a couple and they respawned in badly. So that was, I'll go with a fucking disaster. Alright. And I had to, like, redo all of those bits to get back to it and hope that, like, it didn't fuck up again. Right, for the most part, this game is pretty solid, but there are a couple of glitches. The original was also fairly glitchy, but definitely, like, a couple of problems. They were just respawning high up in the sky and not falling down like they should have been. So there's an orb I'm gonna do. It's a little slow, but again, it's not a bad orb. And I'm not gonna do the spider one because it's annoying and can glitch out on me, so I do this one. This is a little slow because you kind of have to follow this little shit around for a bit. A lot of this is just kind of fact-finding on what orbs might be, like, cut-outable, really. There you go, or you feed him some fish. Wow, alright. Oh, he did eat that. Okay. I was like... He didn't seem like he was eating it. Now we have to kinda... Not too fast, but not too slowly, because he swamps his ass down if you're too slow. Oh, so he stops following you if you're too fast. Pull this guy over here. And get orb. exit level. Alright, yeah, I'm not getting that other orb. You know, the thing about, like, the two turtle ones is it's not, like, they're not terribly long, although it is a minigame. It is that I would have to go through the rest of the level again to get back up to it. You kind of want to avoid backtracking if you can. But it may also be faster than some of the later orbs. It is hard to tell. And we do have to pay him 400 gems for Zephyr. In we go. And I mentioned this before, but you do have to do every level in the Summer and Autumn Hub for the talismans. You cannot get into the boss without the talismans. So you do have to go through each level. This one is kind of, basically all the orbs in here are really slow and plodding. So I'm going to be avoiding, like, all of them. Luckily, I can actually skip basically all the cannons. By using Super Flame. But yeah, the orbs in this level are like the Romeo and Juliet, like the Professor, and the Cowlicks, and they're all terribly long and annoying and involved. So frankly, I'm just gonna get the talisman here and bounce. I also really like how you just do not have to interact with any of these TNT fuckers. You can, whoa! I think that vulture threw a bomb at me, the jerk. You can flame them. Yeah, no real point. I hate these guys in specific because they still get me. The little shits.
Wow.
Just run past them. I do like that you end up playing both sides here. You help these guys and you help the birds later on. I will not be doing Trouble with the Trollier, because that is also a very long, very annoying orb. I need to grab some more water at some point. Alright, that's a speedway. Don't care. Alright, yeah, right over here. Well, let me get some health back. It's never nice to be low on health. And that. Let's slam it in Breeze Harbor. Yeah, he is the cutest war profiteer. He'll take gems from anyone. Right, so I do have 400 for Shady Oasis and 200 for Magma Cone, and we'll see if I get up to 1,000, even when I'm not really trying to pick up a lot of gems. 1,000, I mean. I will be doing this one. It'll be a lot faster if I remembered where they all were. Like, some were there, but they're a little weird. Okay, if I remember rightly, I thought they, like, popped up and over. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't think you're supposed to hit them from here. No idea where you're supposed to hit them from. That would be a better vantage shot if I didn't have the leaf in the way. Nope, I did get one. Got them both, alright. Yes, you do have to kill these bad guys or they will poop the flames out. And you need the flames. With that. this orb. I'm gonna at some point learn where the orb guys are, so I can just hit them. Yes, they run over and be like, ah, fire, hate it. Oh, is this where they are? It'll be much easier to hit them from here. There's two I usually miss. I really do have to just learn where they are. It's a really easy orb with Super Flame if I knew where they all were. You know, there's the last 4 in here. Okay. It will take me back across to the boat. What I probably should do is, thinking of it, it's this guy. Like get the talisman and then come back for these guys. It's kind of... Yeah, there's 2 orbs, one of which is Troll of the Trolley, eh? Yep, that was a little scary. Should have done that. Yeah, the thing is, like, going all the way up to the ship and then back is also a bit of a trek. Head down if I do. Oh, which is faster. Putting out the flame on that guy. Calio! Ow, what a jerk. This guy is very annoying. Kind of the best way to get him is to like set him off and then light the fires. You know? The other wing. There we go. Give me that talisman. Alright, that's like 4 levels done in Autumn Plains. I do still have some orbs to get in the hub world. It's actually a pretty easy one in the summer hub, so I'm actually going to pop back over to Forest. There's a very easy one now I have to climb, so I'm just going to do that while I remember. Kind of annoying that I'm all the way out over here, which is another thing to consider, but it is a very, very easy, and yeah, probably still one of the quicker ones, even with all of this walk. There's the ladder. And there's the orb. Alright, back to Autumn Plains. I missed these orbs in Spyro of Ember. I totally forgot they existed. The ones in Autumn Plains, I mean. Yeah, since it takes me back here, it's good that before I go up and do all these worlds and stuff, I just, head back to summer. And jumping up ladders has always been faster than actually going up ladders. Alright, let's head into Scorch. It's Scorch is funny because it sounds like a boss from the original game. Like, it doesn't sound like a level to me, it sounds like... Because in the original, the bosses were just level gates. I keep expecting this to be a boss. I kind of hate the flag one, so I'm going to not do it this time around. I did it in Spyro Member, but I hate it. It takes so long. And he's such a dick. Like in the original game, I used to charge after him when he throws his bombs, but they've definitely changed them and made them bigger. They are like universally irritating, and every time I lose to him, it's more time lost. I will do the monkeys, which can also be a pain in the butt, but hopefully,
Monkeys. Great.
hopefully I do it in a one or I don't have any problem. I do have to knock them out of the trees, by the way, because they will throw coconuts at me and at, more importantly, at Hunter. It is very annoying when they throw a coconut at Hunter and you have to redo the whole thing. Oh, so if he's waiting under them and you don't hit them fast enough, they will also hit him. But if you do it right, it's pretty easy. Perfect. Alright, I am halfway there. Whoops. That's what I mean by hover coming out too fast. Like, I pressed hover and it dunked me. Some of these platforms are a little too close together for how aggressively it dunks you, if you press it too early. Wow, could you hit Spyro? Thank you. Wow. He definitely led his shot there. I could probably ignore a lot of these because I am just heading for the talisman now. I do hate the orb in this level, the other orb in this level very much. What you have to do is, like, the guy's caught the flag, so you have to go to each flag, knock him down, then follow him back while he throws bombs at you, and you have to do it for all three in order to get the one orb, and it's, like, long, and if he hits you, you have to redo it, and, like, the run back with his bomb for the final flag is so long and slow. And I'm not doing it. Fractured Hills is hilarious with Super Flame. You can cheese every orb in this level with Super Flame. Every single one is cheese with Super Flame, which is absolutely hilarious. I probably would not do one of the orbs normally, but I think I will show it off. Probably is still faster to do it. The thing is, like, if I wanted the third orb, which is also very, very fast with Super Flame, you do have to come back because they will not let you do it without Head Bash. Even... Well, I'll show it off because it is funny. I do like the pigs dancing. You can skip through that, but only once you let it play for so long. Whoop. The hedge and tree enemies in this are very annoying, which is why I'm being kind of cautious in firing them. It's very funny, I'm pressing the button, but I can't skip it until it gets to there. Those guys eat you and are very annoying. The Gothons the fawns are excellent. Good, so this one you normally have to use supercharge and you have to go around a really long course. I don't, I just open the door. That's orb number 1 you can cheese with Super Flame. It is not the last one. I will unfree this guy because he will unlock the door, but you do not get warped over to the door.
Now that you have read.
You have to go over yourself, but before then, I'm going to cheese another one because Super Flame can kill these guys.
I've been great.
So normally you have to protect him by like charging into them and pushing them off the path so they don't squish him. With Super Flame, you can just murder them all. And now the alchemist is on a little jaunty walk. So the second part of this quest, Hunter's like, hey, we need to go kill all these guys. Unfortunately, unless you have Head Bash, that quest will not start. If you do have Head Bash and you come back, you do have to redo the alchemist's jaunty walk. That's something I'll consider, like, if I find that this hunter, or like coming back here is cost effective, like all the other orbs are kind of shit. Like this might be an orb that I like come back for and do these two together, because what happens when you have already killed the Earth Shapers is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Come back and meet me here.
But yes, he will not, even though I've killed all of them, he's like, come back when you have Head Bash, so... We're gonna go back up, and we're gonna go get the talisman now. This is like the one time where I don't get the talisman first, because it's honestly, 6 1/2 because you would have to come all the way back here to get that guy. But... If I wanted Hunter's Orb as well, to cut out maybe the, that earlier orb in Hurricos could be a good one to cut out for the Hunter one. I would come here, get the talisman, and leave. And then return here and do those two orbs at once. I need some more water, I'll click through this and be right back. It's just time saved for later. Alright. Getting enough orbs to get through this door? I don't know how many orbs it is because I always have enough orbs. Alright, Magma Cone. One of the orbs is really easy in here. The first one of the challenge with Hunter is pretty easy. The second one is kind of a dick. So I may just do the first one. It's just, I don't find it very fun. The second one, I find it more annoying. It's actually like not a long orb if you're good at it. If you're not good at it and you fail, it's always a lot longer. You see, I can't stop myself from collecting gems, even though I objectively know I do not need any more gems if I'm not getting Head Bash. those guys stand there forever if you kill these guys without using their traps, which is very funny. I know. They're so shiny, they're a collectible. I have to get them. Yes, you do need to pay money back here. There's no way around it. The challenge is over there, so it's like, maybe I should get that before coming here? Probably, but now I'm here, I'll just know. I don't remember how to get to that bit without just being up here anyway. Don't need to wait for the lift. Oh. I'm not very good at this bit. Woo. I was a little too far over. Oops. I'm probably gonna die here because I was a little bit further over than I wanted to be. It can be hard to tell where these rocks are coming from. Oh, we did not fall there. We're good. You always jump up a bit. So now, yes, I have got enough for flying. This orb is pretty easy.
Hey, Spyro.
Normally it's kind of annoying actually because you need to hit them with the rocks. But if you have Super Flame, you do not need rocks. You can go on a tiny little murder spree. I like to hit all the ones I can see from here before I go flying, just because it's a little easier to hit most of them. It's a little worse hitting them while you're flying. Oop. Yeah, but normally you need to grab the rocks and then hit them, and we'll be tied if you miss. Super Flame, whatever. There you are.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll probably do the first round of Hunter's Game, and then not do the second again, just because the second one very easy to lose. There's the exit. There it is. And if I lose, that's a lot of time to grab the butterfly sparks. I think in terms of like doing this efficiently, it's probably best to get the hunter one and then come out. Hard to say. And I'm always like, how to get to there is also great. Here. I decided, fuck it, I am gonna get hit bash. But I'll probably end up going into Metropolis. The thing about like not doing the final levels is like the final levels are actually really good for orbs because they. Wait, did I not pick up that one? Fuck. I was like standing right on top of it. Sometimes they just go past you, and I didn't even notice. I hate this one, and I hate it when it's on the hard mode one, where Hunter is actually good at picking them up. Because it's very easy for him to grab 15 before you. 10 is pretty easy, at least.
Okay.
I'm just gonna quit now. Just gotta
I'll give you
leave.
another orb if you can.
No. No.
Alright.
Goodbye. Level over. Yeah, you definitely have to, like, snipe them from him, and even then it can be very annoying to do that. It's very hard to have a clear view of the, like, the field to see what he's doing and where they're popping up. I did do it first time on my 100% playthrough recently, but, oh, 100 whatever percent. I think it's actually 2 is 100%, rather than a weird percent like the other two.
I can let you into the little castle.
Oh, no, that's a level, that's a level. That's Shady Oasis. Yes, I'm only, you know, I'm not that many away from getting Head Bash. Again, I don't need it with Super Flame, so it's like... But Metropolis is actually a pretty easy world to get orbs in. But yeah, because the final worlds have orbs instead of talismans, there's some really easy orbs in the final levels by just completing the levels.
Spot, if you charge a flame...
So I can't do one of the orbs in here. One of them is really easy with Super Flame. Wow, alright, rude. This level is a little slow because you have to wait for him, but... Also, if you go ahead of him, he doesn't move, very annoyingly. Like, he'll stop and he will not move on. But because I have Super Flame, I also don't have to do the rigmarole of, like, going up to these places to hit the tree. I can just hit the tree. If you fall behind, he doesn't move on. If you go too far ahead, he doesn't move on. Kinda have to escort him a little bit. Oh, rude. Oh, yep, there he went. Come on, go on, you little shit. This is actually a really good level to pick up some stray gems on. Although, if you're doing the normal route, this is probably the last thing you're spending gems on. I think that's like the last money bags that you need to spend. There may be some in the final levels that I haven't accounted for, though. Like, I just did up to Head Bash. I'm not sure if there's any more.
Spyro.
Catch the wily thieves!
Thanks for...
He's a little bit weird. Yeah, there's one down there you can't do without Head Bash. But there is a thief down here. There you are. The thieves are much easier when you do not have to chase them. Oh, so these Head Bash ones? Bam. You can blow them up with Super Flame. Alright, final thief. And last thing to do in the level. I wonder if the thieves, it's like better to come in here and then drop down. He's right at the end here. Oh, jerk. There we go. Easy peasy with Super Flame. Don't have to chase him. Alright, 15 orbs left. I do still have the Autumn Plain orbs to do. Maybe we'll get those. Oh, this one drags you to the boss. Alright, the summer world doesn't, but the autumn world does. It's fine because this is where I want to be anyway. Alley-oop. Charge! Bam! Alright, that's the 2 autumn plane orbs. I like the autumn plane orbs, they're very good. Now I have to walk back to Gulp, but Gulp will be very easy. In we go! Woo!
Go.
Alright, so we're at 27 orbs going in. Pretty good. I'll probably go ahead and buy,
You can have all the berries you can eat.
Head bash. I have enough gems for it. I might as well just make my life easier by buying it. The Gulp is normally an ordeal. He's normally a real pain in the ass. He fires things at you. You have to pick up power-ups in order to hit him, because your normal attacks don't do anything. But yeah, I got skill point for that extremely difficult boss fight. Sure did. Real good, right there. Super Flame absolutely chumps Gulp. I love it. Alright, so Ripto's defeated, right? No, he's back. Alright.
Spyro.
Yeah, he's back. So you normally need head bash for these rocks, but you can actually just super flame them.
Well,
I will buy it, because again, it will allow me to, like, do Metropolis. Cloud Temples. This is not a bad one. Probably do Cloud Temples. Probably not. I'll probably not do the Ring and the Bell, because the Ring and the Bell is a pain in the butt. But the following Jack is actually pretty easy. So I'll probably do that one. Turds are very annoying. One. And Super Flame is nice because it just lets you be so much safer. You can hit enemies from so much further. Okay, the bell one here is kind of annoying with the ice breath and all that jazz. Go ahead and skip it. Give me that orb. Alright, do this one. I honestly don't know if Moneybag... I don't remember if Moneybag shows up in the later levels. I assume he does, but... So you're supposed to kind of follow him and like hide around the trees. You don't need to be that close to him. You can follow him from pretty far away, honestly. Like, this is the hard way because you have to make sure you don't like lose him here. You can just kind of hide here and watch him. You do not have to do the around the tree and then the fake out he does. I mean, you can just watch him. They're very easy orb. Trouble with the trolley? I hate the trouble with the trolley. I didn't do that one. Alright, 2 more orbs gotten. Getting there. Let's say there's an orb and a rock. There is an orb and a rock. Alright, let's go to Mystic Marsh. You will not be testing your trolley. It's fine. It's fine. There are 2 orbs. Actually, there are 3 orbs in Winter Tundra. So 2 more orbs. So we're currently like looking for 8 orbs, really. I have to kill a good amount of enemies in this one, but it's a lot easier with Super Flame, as always. I will not be doing the Professor one, but I will be doing the Thief one, because it is very easy with Super Flame, much like all the other Thief ones. I thought there was an enemy around there, so I went all the way around. There is one here. Hear him hooting and hollering at me. I need to go 20 for the spring up, which I will need, so I will be picking off some enemies as I go. Alright, just one more. No. Fuck you. Now you. Alright, there's the thief guy. So I have to talk to him to unleash the, this guy will give him the orb. And this talking to this guy will unleash the thieves, which I can kill pretty easily. Sure, there was one over here. Oh. There's one. Ah, that'll be that one. He goes into the cave, but he was over there. That makes sense. There's another one. But yeah, there's like a professor wants his pencil, and you do like a big long. Ah, there's 4 of them. Where is the 4th? He is over there. Ah, yeah, there he is. I knew there was one in that tunnel. But it stops me dead when I hit one of those guys. That's why I'm stopping there, because the game actually stopped me dead. I missed. It's fine. Alright, easy peasy. Give me the orb. We're getting close. We're getting very close. Whee. For some reason this rock comes back if you don't go through it. Do not know why. Well, let's head into Robotica Farms, which is also pretty easy with Flame. I will probably do all the orbs in here. One of them is very easy with Super Flame. One of them still requires a little bit of Supercharge, but is overall pretty easy. These bugs are you normally need Head Bash. You can kill them with Super Flame. Guys are very annoying. Whoop. Lid right off. Yeah, very annoying. I say as one kills me. So happens when I take incidental damage. Luckily, there was a checkpoint right here. Alright, so this right here is a very easy orb. Normally this orb is a ginormous pain in the butt. Wow. He flew off. It's normally a bit easier when that one doesn't fly off, but still. Normally you have to like fly and flame them, and they fly away when you get close, and they do come back over time, so if you miss one, then they'll all start coming back, and gigantic pain in the ass. But with Super Flame, it's easy actually. That guy. Real shit. Ah! Missed the timing. I really have to just get rid of that guy. He's the one that's rushing me, because he's gonna shoot me. Oh, get the orb. I wonder if I've killed enough enemies for Supercharge, actually. I may not have. I guess we'll find out. I have not. How many enemies have I killed? Wow, really? Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. My glide is a pain in the butt.
You look.
I know. Fuck off. Try to hit this guy. See how many enemies I've killed. 14. Jesus, one more enemy. I know I'm Luke useless. One down there, and I will not be useless. Alright, do you have to remember I need 15 for this damn supercharge track. You can kill almost all of. Fuck, I hate when I miss that. It annoys the shit out of me. Like, it's very easy to fuck up that jump, frankly. There's like a bit that actually cannot be super flame. It does have to be supercharged just to, you know, annoy me. There are very specific objects in this game that cannot be super flamed. They are highly specific and they're usually doors. These doors, to be specific, cannot be super fuck. I missed. Cannot be super flamed, but the pumpkins can. So if I can get up, I can flame that pumpkin, and then we're golden. Alright. There we go. But the doors, for some reason, have to be charged, not flamed, I discovered. Why? God knows. Yeah, they are absolutely jiggling their crotches at me. I don't know what other Winter Tundra worlds there are. There is, of course, Metropolis, but like I said, that requires Head Bash. I think Metropolis is the last one, so if I want to not buy Head Bash because I can get in here without it, I would have to find, it looks like probably 3 orbs elsewhere. Otherwise, I will be going into Metropolis because there's some pretty easy orbs I can get. I should probably do this at the end. Although I do have to re-climb the stairs either way, it's not really that big a time loss. Where does this go? Ah! Takes me back up. Alright, so I'll grab the 2 remaining orbs here. This is a bit mean, because, I mean, I think what you're supposed to do is notice that's a waterfall, and you can actually see this upcoming orb, from elsewhere, and I guess you're supposed to realize that, like, you gotta go down the waterfall to get to this waterfall orb. That is, I believe, a speedway, which I do not care. Yeah, I'm gonna get the last 3 orbs from Metropolis. These 3 orbs are pretty easy to get with Super Flame. I guess I don't need any gems after this one for sure. Yes, I guess it's just like... What orbs would I do instead of the 3 I can get here from Metropolis to save me 1,000 gems? I wonder if I would even want to. I feel like I can pick up, like... I don't even have, like, 300-400 more than I should. But yeah, these lifts do not work unless you head bash them. You cannot get through Metropolis without head bash. Emerald. It is a side area I have to watch out for an orb, but I don't remember exactly where it is, so... head bash. We might be playing Ratchet and Clank. Bam. Ah, I definitely missed the side area. I'm not sure where it is. I'm gonna have to go back and look for it, but for now I'm gonna finish the level and do the orbs here. But this is the end of the level. I must have missed it much earlier. I'll have to try and remember where it is if I run this again. An orb, and then she gives you a shoot down all the UFOs quest.
It's a
I should probably fly into it. Oh, come on. Fuck off. Fuck off, game. Oh my god. How did I not hit that? Fuck off, game. I have no idea why the game was like, you didn't hit that guy. I totally hit that guy. Where's the other one? Where the fuck is he hiding? Oh, there he is. Got him. I wonder if it's 2 orbs, or if it's just 1.
I knew it.
Ah! I'd actually prefer to do the other one, but since I skipped, because this one's just annoying. But since because that one's really easy with the flame, but because I skipped it, I might as well, might as well kill some schmeeps instead. Oh, there he is. Metropolis is for really fast orbs, honestly. Like, really the only thing about them is that you do have to buy head bash. So it's like, the trade-off is that you have to pick up 1,000 extra gems. But that is 40 orbs, and that is all we need to go fight Ripto.
Good.
I'm gonna pick up a health, because Ripto is kind of a dick, even with Super Flame. Let's beat the game.
Alright.
Here we go. The first 2 phases are much easier with Super... Well, much easier. I mean, piss easy. Absolute, complete piss with Super Flame. The 3rd phase always gives you Super Flame, so it's like, you know, not made any easier by having it.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. And Lord...
Phase 1. Phase 2 often hits me as soon as it comes out because he does attack you. Shithead. Ah, you're not getting me this time. So I can just, sit here and be like, fuck you! Alright, phase 3, the harder phase. The very annoying phase, honestly. That gives you Fly and Super Flame. Whoop! See? It's actually very hard to get the skill point on this because sometimes he will just, like, lamp you. done it before, but yeah, sometimes he will just like decide he wants to hit you today and then get you. And there he goes! That's it. That's done. Ripto defeated. Game over. Well, that took me less than 2 hours. I'm pretty happy with that. So they're gonna be like, you don't have enough. You don't have. You need 55 ores and 8,000 to get into Dragon Shores, and if you want the best prize, you need everything. But that is it. That was far too fast. What does my time say? So in-game time is much shorter than real time because I believe it like cuts out all loading or something. I'm not entirely sure. I know that like they do both in real life and real time for the board. And it's always like half an hour to an hour. In-game time is lower, and I feel like it's just because it cuts out the loading. But there we go. It says I defeated Spyro Ripto's Rage in 1 hour and 25 minutes and 8 seconds. So I'm pretty chuffed, and there's even like quite a lot of like time save in there. I definitely got way too many gems in the first few levels. I know what orb I would cut out. I would cut out that really long Hurricos orb in order to get the other one in Metropolis. But yeah, the Bear Dragon won. Alright, that took me, it took me up to the 2 hours. That was a pretty good stream. I thought it would take a little bit longer than that. It did take me longer than that on Spyro Vember, but I also hadn't played the game in like 2 or 3 years, so I forgot a lot of stuff. I know, I'm happy. I probably won't be doing this again next week. Probably do a proper game, but like, this was in my brain. This was like, I would really like to just play Spyro 2 and play it casually fast, you know, not getting fancy. The new gameplay, the fire helps so much. The Super Flame does make a lot of things a lot easier and a lot faster. You can get a lot of gems fast by blowing up those objects. You can cheese a lot of orbs, and do a few things quite a bit easier. So it's, yeah, I had a good time, but we did too. Alright, tomorrow we'll be back with more, more Beautiful Joe in the evening. We have got through episode 4. We beat up a shark. That's really all I really remember is we beat up a shark. So join us tomorrow for more Beautiful Joe and something next week. I will think of something for Wednesdays at some point. Not maybe more of this. I don't know. Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow. Bye everyone.